Hey guys, this is Sean Sandridge. This is my second tape. Note to self, anytime I'm deciding to make a video, put it on airplane mode so the phone calls don't come in. Anyway, I was right in the middle of my review for Basketball Wives. So I did take notes. I left them at home. The new episode's coming on tonight, so I'm going to just go off the dome. There was a lot of little meetups and stuff like that, and the first thing I'm going to do is do my takeaway. So my takeaway is kids really tell you how you parented them. No matter how you feel you parented them, kids will let you know how they really felt about you parenting them. I don't like it when people want to try to force a relationship or a friendship where it doesn't happen organically. That is a pet peeve of mine. And really, one thing that I really want to spend more time on was just really the last 5 minutes of the episode, which is Jackie. Jackie is finally doing what we should all do, which is start with yourself first. And I think a lot of her misguided anger has to deal with some things that she has not resolved in her own life. And I think that now is the time she is going to try to approach it and deal with it to heal herself before she can heal any other relationships. So that I am happy to see, at least on this episode. So there was a lot of quick meetups. There was the meetup with Shaunie and her mom, letting her know that she's going to be a weed empress with Miles. There was a meetup with Shaunie and Miles with the realtor looking for a commercial space while they're waiting for their permit to go through so they can operate the business. I do like the interaction between Miles and Shaunie. It reminds me a lot of my relationship with my son Jacob, my graduate. He works for us and he's learning the business, and so my son does a lot of things for shock value and to see if he can catch me off guard. So I do like to see their relationship. It's really cute. Let's see, there was the meetup with Shaunie and Tammy, which first started out with Shaunie, Jennifer, and Evelyn. This whole thing about, Jennifer's trying to start up with this trying to mend fences with them. She's like, it's not awkward. Jennifer seems to think that it's awkward that when they're in the same room that, Evelyn and Jackie can't get along. Tammy and Evelyn can't get along. Evelyn doesn't think that she may have anything to do with it, and she may not. But my thing is this: if they don't like each other, they don't like each other. They don't have to like each other to be in the same room. The common denominator of all these ladies is Shaunie anyway. So they all have their own unique friendship relationship with Shaunie. That doesn't mean that they have to have good friendships with each other. And stop trying to force something. I hate that. If it organically happens and you can have an individual relationship outside of the nucleus friend, great. But that's okay. And it's very well established that they're not going to be friends. So drop it. It's annoying, Jennifer. So, Jackie seems to think that she's going to be done with this trying to be friends or trying to resolve something with Evelyn. Let it go. If things happen where they can come back to the table and resolve it and really authentically say where they went wrong and accept each other's apology and try to go from there, fine. But if not, that's okay. We're old people. We're grown people. The average age is like 40. Let it go. I think Jennifer may be the youngest one. I don't even think Jennifer's 40 yet. She might be. Evelyn's 40, and everybody else is older. So it's like, let it go. If we can't be friends, we can't be friends. But we gotta have a working relationship here. We're trying to all get our money, and we need to get along. It's a working relationship. Just let it go. Tammy has a conversation with Shaunie, and she just kind of reiterates, whatever you do for one, you should do for another. That's all well and good. I think Jennifer doesn't know what it's like to have a neutrality in a friendship, and I think she's treading lightly. Tammy's in a different headspace, but I also think that we're going to see the old Tammy if Jennifer doesn't watch it. She's gonna tap into the old Tammy, and that Tammy genie, once she come out the bottle and starts popping off, oh Lord. So Jennifer needs to stop. You are not good at being the bone carrier, and you are not the resident peacemaker. You know, there's a certain amount of finesse that comes with being a peacemaker, and you don't have it. So just be the good girlfriend with whoever you're hanging out with, the good time girlfriend, where you have good drinks, eat good food, go shopping, and just do that, Jennifer. That's, you know, you're the Cynthia of the group. You know, you're cute and you're neutral. You're really not having any beefs with anyone. Don't try to manufacture something that's not there, and just collect your check, girl. It's okay to not have any beef. We need someone that's neutral. Anyway, so who else is there? Okay, so Kristen does not like OG because OG says some offside remark about her husband because, you know, they started out on the wrong foot. Now, this is something I'm going to say about OG. I know when you have the friends of the show, you know, depending on where their headspace is, they may want to have a major spot, or they just want to have camera time. I don't know exactly where OG is at. I want to like her, and I'm just thinking that she just wanted to show off her body just because nobody else had on pool stuff. This girl was half dressed, and even her boyfriend had on a jacket. I mean, girl, there's plenty of times to show your body off. You didn't have to show it off on that episode. It just seems so out of place, and it looked very, very cold. Anyway, I want to like OG, but you know, OG is thinking, you know, I guess because she thinks she's aggressive on the football field, that she can be aggressive, you know, off the football field, and I don't think so. The jury is still out on her. I will say this, and I don't like to talk about ladies and their appearances, but I have to say something about this, and maybe she'll see this. When it comes to camera lighting, especially with dark-skinned women, different lighting, not all lighting is created equal, and it is very clear that her makeup, it may look really nice in natural lighting, face to face, but on camera, she looks like she's wearing her grandmother's makeup. That old makeup where it's too peachy, it's too pinky, and with the lighting, it looks like really old 1980s makeup where companies did not cater to women of dark skin, and we have different undertones. And it is not making her face look good. The makeup is not, it's looking ashy, it's looking like cake-like. It's not cute. I'm hoping that the makeup changes because I've noticed that. But not all lighting when it comes to people of color is created equal, and the makeup that she is wearing is not flattering at all. But it's very clear that her and Kristen are not starting out on a good foot, and it may stay that way. Let me see if I forgot anybody. I don't think so, because it really was a filler episode to me. But the takeaway is also with Jackie is meeting up with Chantal, her daughter, and you know, talking about Takari and how, you know, they are not having a relationship, and it comes up to the fact that Chantal said that Jackie was not affectionate. And Jackie has said in past seasons that, you know, she did everything she could for her girls, that her girls are number one, and I don't doubt that in many respects, because most parents, you know, barring any, you know, illegal or criminal acts, you know, we try to do the best for our children. But it's not until that they're adults that we find that maybe we fell short, that maybe we gave them all the material things that we thought that was important to be a provider to our children. And as her daughter says, you know, you didn't hug us, you didn't touch us, you didn't hug us. And Jackie, you know, I understand it, but on the outside looking in, you would think, you know, you are so possessive and with your husband, and I assume affectionate with your husband, but you weren't affectionate with your kids. And they're two different dynamics. you know, an intimacy with a spouse is different than having a one-on-one nurturing intimacy with your children. And Jackie even admit, I can hug a stranger, but we weren't that kind of family. And so it's really important to work on breaking those generational curses and that generational dysfunction. And Jackie is kind of taken aback that the parent that Jackie thought she was is not the parent that Chantel sees. And, you know, hopefully she will work hard to not bring that on to her daughter, that mother and daughter relationship of affection, of holding and all that. She'll work that it'll become second nature than with Jackie. But it's good to see that Jackie's seeing a therapist. She's very angry. She talked about some very painful things. Her trauma started at 7 and when she was in foster care. And, you know, I can totally understand that as someone who was in the foster care system and adopting a child in the foster care system, there's a lot of emotional wounds that need to be healed. If you don't, you will take them with you into your relationships and into all sorts of things that you don't want. And I think that at this point, because she has a strained relationship with her daughter, and that is just bringing up a lot of, I would say, unresolved emotional issues. And I really hope that Jackie can work on giving herself some emotional healing, because she really needs to heal herself first before she can work on healing her relationship with her daughter. It's something that she should work on, but she really should work on herself first. And I would say that with anyone, you really have to start with yourself and make sure that yourself is whole before you can start working on other people. And that if that person doesn't receive you, you're okay, and that you're whole and you're okay with whatever happens with that. But it was good to see, because for once, of all the reality of her going into therapy, sharing some really dark things about her childhood, especially, you know, when she was 7. And it also, you know, when you don't get that little girl or little boy emotionally fed, that person always comes out. And sometimes they come out in inappropriate times. And we see that with Jackie a lot. Sometimes Jackie, her emotional outbursts are so inappropriate and so out of link with everything. And the last thing that I forgot was Malaysia was talking with Jennifer and Evelyn, and pretty much, you know, she's like, I'm team Jackie, and listen, we, you know, Evelyn and I never had a problem, but you're not going to bash my friend, and we can go out and kick it, it's cool. But, you know, she told Jennifer, you know, on first sniff that I hear seem that is not kosher, I'm out of here. So, you know, that's a way to deal with it. She's like, I'm my own person. You and I can hang out and kick it and be neutral with everything. That's cool. And that's really the best way to handle things. So I am all caught up because there wasn't much to the episode. I will be out, hopefully the live tweet, but if not, I will be caught up and doing the Monday Night Madness review of Basketball Wives. Take care of yourself and each other, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.